The concept of manifestation has recently taken the world by storm, but the truth is that it has always been there. So, what is manifestation according to science, and how does it work? At its core, manifestation is the idea of turning your thoughts, dreams, or desires into reality. It is based on the belief that what you focus on, that is your thoughts, feelings, and intentions, can shape your life. People often associate it with things like the law of attraction, which suggests that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into your life. Think of your mind as a magnet. If you consistently focus on something, you're more likely to notice opportunities, take action, and eventually make it happen. So how does it work? Manifestation combines both positive thinking, goal setting, and action. It's not magic, though some people think of it that way. Instead, it's a way of training your brain to work toward what you want. Number 1, by deciding what you want, aka be clear about your goal. 2, visualize it. Imagine it in detail, as if it is already happening. The third thing is by believing in your goal, trusting that it is possible even if it seems hard, and then take action and start working toward your goal and staying consistent by keeping focus on your goals and never giving up. So how does this correlate with science? Manifestation is based on neuroscience, psychology, and quantum physics. It is often regarded as a metaphysical or spiritual concept explained through psychological and neurological mechanisms. Let us start with manifestation through neuroscience. The reticular activating system, RAS, is a network of neurons in your brainstem that acts as a filter for all the information your senses take in. It decides what's important and what you can ignore. It also influences behavior and reinforces beliefs. When you focus on a specific goal or desire, the reticular activating system tunes into things related to that goal. This is why, for example, if you start thinking about buying a red car, you'll suddenly notice red cars everywhere. Your brain isn't creating these opportunities. It's simply noticing what was already there but filtered out before. If you're manifesting a new job, consistently thinking about it might make you notice job postings, pick up on networking opportunities, or recall someone you know who could help. When you think of neuroplasticity, this is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections based on your experiences, thoughts, and behaviors. The more you think about something, the stronger the neural connections related to that thought become. So, by repeatedly focusing on a goal, it can create stronger neural pathways associated with the belief and action required to achieve it. This reinforces behaviors and mindsets that make achieving the goal more likely. Like, if you are a student who visualizes themselves acing a test and studies diligently, it rewires their brain to associate effort and success, making it easier to focus and retain information. The placebo effect, invented by Henry K. Beecher back in 1955. What is it? The placebo effect is when a person's health improves after taking a placebo, which is usually a fake treatment that doesn't have any active ingredients. A placebo can be a sugar pill, a water or salt water injection, or even a fake surgical procedure. It works when the person believes that the treatment, even though it is fake, would lead to relief, even though the treatment is fake. However, this treatment is mainly effective for relieving subjective symptoms like pain, fatigue, and depression. We can still use this concept in manifestation. Believing strongly in the positive outcome of your goal, like let's say you achieving your goal, can lead it to actually manifesting. It can boost confidence, reduce stress, and even influence physiological responses, such as improved focus or better health. If someone manifests better health by focusing on the belief that they're healing, this positive mindset can lead to lower stress levels, which boosts immune function and aids recovery. Cognitive biases. What are they? Cognitive biases have actually been proven to influence how you think and act. Cognitive biases are mental shortcuts, called heuristics, that our brains use to process information quickly. While they help us make decisions efficiently, they can often lead to errors or irrational judgments because they rely on incomplete or subjective information. This is because they simplify information processing. In simpler terms, cognitive biases are like mental blind spots. They influence how we think, perceive, and make decisions, sometimes steering us away from logical or objective reasoning. Cognitive biases can 1. Distort perception. You might see or remember events differently from how they actually happened based on the situation. They also influence decisions. You might make choices based on feelings or assumptions rather than facts. And also impact behavior. You may act in ways that are inconsistent with your goals or values because of unconscious biases. Now, there are types of cognitive biases, such as the confirmation bias. You tend to seek, interpret, and remember information that confirms your pre-existing beliefs while ignoring evidence that contradicts them. If you believe all cats are mean, you'll focus on experiences where cats scratched someone and ignore instances where cats were affectionate. Another one is the anchoring bias. You rely too heavily on the first piece of information you encounter, the anchor, when making decisions. Example: if a shirt is marked as 50% off from $100, you might think you're getting a great deal, even if $50 is still expensive for that shirt. Some of these biases are related to memory. The way you remember an event may be biased for a number of reasons, and that, in turn, can lead to biased thinking and decision-making. Other cognitive biases might be related to problems with attention. Since attention is a limited resource, people have to be selective about what they pay attention to in the world around them. Cognitive biases exist because the human brain evolved to handle a massive amount of information quickly, often under uncertain or stressful conditions. Instead of analyzing every detail of every situation, we developed shortcuts to help us survive. While these shortcuts were helpful in prehistoric times, they don't always serve us well in modern, complex situations. If you believe manifestation works, you'll naturally notice events or outcomes that support this belief, while ignoring or minimizing situations that don't. For example, you're manifesting a new job, and when you get a random email from a recruiter, you attribute it to manifestation rather than coincidence or your qualifications. If no job offers come, you might ignore this as evidence against manifestation. Visualization is actually behavioral. It involves mentally picturing yourself achieving your goals. Studies show that imagining success activates the same brain areas as actually experiencing success. By visualizing your desired outcome, you prime your brain to align your thoughts and actions with that goal. This is similar to the process athletes use when they mentally rehearse their performance. A basketball player visualizing free throws improves their accuracy because the brain practices the action, reinforcing the motor pathways. Now let us talk about quantum physics. There is a bit of speculative connection with quantum physics and manifestation, and we are going to discuss about it in this section. Some manifestation proponents link it to quantum physics, specifically the idea that our thoughts might influence the quantum field around us. You see, quantum physics can explain how our thoughts and emotions can influence reality, which is basically manifestation. It is all about energy and matter. Quantum physics explains that everything in the universe is made of energy, including ourselves. Energy comes in discrete packets called quanta, which are the building blocks of matter. Quantum physics suggests that our thoughts and emotions directly influence the energy that makes up our reality. At this level, the rules of classical physics, like Newton's laws, no longer apply, and phenomena behave in ways that can seem bizarre or counterintuitive. In quantum physics, intention acts as a catalyst for change. Strong, focused intentions can set in motion a chain of events that align with your desires. Quantum physics suggests that your reality can shift when you truly believe in your manifestations. The principle of entanglement suggests that everything in the universe is interconnected. If our thoughts and intentions can influence our immediate surroundings, they might also impact the larger universe.